I know the sessions after lunch are sometimes very tiresome, but I will try to make it as interactive as possible, right? Okay. So, hi everyone. I am Rajesh Ghosh, and I am working as a GenAI consultant and a product manager for Xebia. So, Xebia is an IT service and consultant-based company. We are headquartered in Atlanta. We are around 6,000 employees, and this year we have crossed somewhere around 500 million as a revenue, right? So today I wanted to present to you, what matters, building what matters and what scales in GenAI, and primarily for the GCCs, right? So let me start. So in India, GCCs have been, we have a very strong presence, right? Uh, Earlier, it was maybe a back office for the parent company, but right now it is coming up with the innovations. So, how many of you think that GCCs are building the innovations center within our local ecosystem? How many of you? And okay, one, two, three. And how many of you have successfully done? Great, there are quite few numbers there, right? Yeah, so I just want to talk about, see, we globally, if you see 80% of GCCs are, they run production software, but there are cases where, things break down. And the primary reason for it is large amount of data sets, large amount of silos that is happening, process, the delivery, things are broken, right? And recently GenAI has come into picture, but that too is happening in silos. Like one head is doing GenAI innovation at their front, but it might not be connected to the larger ecosystem, right? So this is where I want to present to you what Xebia is offering, right? We are all familiar with GenAI and AI, what it does. It's not the innovation that is failing. It is real, the gaps in between the innovation that is actually costing your cycle time to market, right? There are processes where there are SDLC where there is manual process, and we all know that SDLC is a quite time intensive work. Like you do the requirement gathering, you do execution, then you do testing, then you do productionization of it, but everything has a manual steps and document creation in between embedded there. Can we help? Can we innovate over there? So some of the solutions that Xebia is offering, we will see, which will come in a later part of the slides. There are things that we have done, we wanted to showcase to you and also demonstrate to you and see if it really helps, then we can talk about it, right? All right, so there are few things which I want to talk about. Prompting engineering, I think majorly we are familiar with it. But what we are not familiar with, how we can reuse the prompts. Is there a backup plan specifically for GenAI that is happening? Do we have AI-specific metrics? And I really want to talk about it because I'm coming from a product background. Do we really have AI metrics, and how can we test those solutions? Is there a framework that is there? I have talked to many of the GCCs people. Frankly, they don't. And they want to see what are the metrics which are really helpful and can measure the business outcomes. Right? Do we have a system integration like we have CRM system, we have Outlook, we have whole lots of data, but is there an integration happening with the solution that it is being created? No. And what happens when we don't have this solution? We cannot reuse what we have already worked. Like if we cannot reuse the prompts, we don't have the registry to it, then you did the solution innovation at one place, it's not working at other place, right? Even the error gets unnoticed if you are not really having any backup plan, if you're not measuring your success, right? So these all places where Xebia can come into picture. We can show you our solutions and how we have delivered. Feel free to connect to us at any point of time, right? So we want to, before going into our real life use cases, we want to show you what is our GenAI AI suite that we have. It is just not the managed services that we are giving. we have an ecosystem of GenAI professionals, right? So the main pillars over here is how we are managing the literacy of the GenAI, the knowledge base of GenAI, and managed services. Along with that, how we are using our LLM fine tuning mechanism, what are the app developments that we are having, and what are the foundation platform that we have in our Xebia. But above all, I think just pushing GenAI into anything does not make sense. Whenever I was talking to our all the people at our booth, the first thing that I was asking is, what is the primary business problem that you are trying to solve? That is where is our base. We have to understand what is the business problem that you are solving, and then only we can offer you our consultants, our solution, or our products, right? This is where our GenAI suits is different from others. All right. So there are 5 primary areas where I want you to have our focus on. We have QA automation. Using GenAI, we have done it. We have done email triaging. We have done GenAI BI using Excel and other data source. Primary, this is the relational database. We have unstructured data like PDF and document. Those also we have created solution on. And we have a solution called AI SDLC, which is primary looking at entire SDLC cycle and trying to automate things around there, right? So all these use cases that you're seeing in the Xebia capability, that I will talk about in upcoming slides, right? So to talk about our customers, we have Holland America, we have ING, we have Etihad, we have Levi's, we have Heineken, Yes Bank. All of us have tasted the solutions that we have provided, or the consultancy that we have given for GenAI. Okay, these are some of the AI leadership and awards that we have achieved. I'll just skip it and directly go to our success stories. Right, so this is the first success story which I want to talk about, and it has gained lots of traction from whoever we have talked about. So this is an email categorization and summarization solution which have created lots of buzz, at least for those who have asked about it. What we did is here, there was a customer which was a cruising company. They had around 8,000 to 10,000 emails per day coming up, and they wanted to automate these email flow with CRM system, but they were doing everything manually. Now here comes our solution. What we did is we used GenAI, we tracked their email, we put a system in place. It understands the email, it creates the crux out of it, it triages it into sales or service or any other category that they are asking for, and it also takes out the if there is an action that needs to be done on that email. So all this information now goes directly into CRM system, completely eliminating the manual part around it. So in this process, we saved around 40% of their triaging time. The service compliance that right now is 20% up, and also customer satisfaction is also very much up. So this is one solution. I'll take up the questions if you want. If you have any questions around to it, I'll take all the questions at the last. All right, I'll just play the video demo of this solution of email categorization and automation.
10,000 emails today, 100,000 next quarter. How much longer can you afford to let opportunities slip? The problem isn't the emails. It's what happens next. Manual process bottlenecks, everything. What if it didn't have to be this way? What if every email could be understood, categorized, and acted upon in seconds? With GenAI powered inquiry management system, we turn every message into actionable intelligence instantly. Our AI analyzes context, tone, and urgency, just like a human, but faster. Lengthy email threads? No problem. GenAI powered inquiry management system extracts key points in seconds. Automated personal data masking ensures compliance with privacy regulations, safeguarding sensitive information before it reaches human review. Emails aren't just categorized, they're structured for action. GenAI powered inquiry management classifies, summarizes, and generates structured insights, integrating seamlessly with CRM, ticketing, and enterprise workflows. Designed for the enterprise, optimized for all leading cloud environments, continuously improving from real world interactions. Imagine this: 90% faster email processing, 80% fewer missed opportunities, 95% reduction in manual intervention. And this is just the beginning, scaling across industries to revolutionize customer interactions everywhere. This is GenAI powered inquiry management system working for you. Faster, smarter, and more powerful. Your inbox isn't just email, it's your business in motion.
All right. So for lack of time, I will just go few more use cases that I have. Sorry to interrupt it in between. All right. So we also have a pre-sales chatbot, and it is an integrated solution where we have chatbot doing many other things other than pre-sales. We are showing just pre-sales, but there are chatbots which is regarding HR data that runs only on the HR data. We have chatbots that run only on your internal department data. So pre-sales chatbot is one such example where it is trained on the only on the pre-sales domain. So you give the input of whatever you have from the pre-sales, and then you type out the query. It gives you the answer, what is the best and next action that they want to do, right? I will just skip this because I think you know what I was trying to talk about. Now, this is one another interesting solution that we built. It is AI SDLC. We all know that SDLC process is very lengthy, right from requirement gathering to execution, then testing, and then delivering it to the productionization. In these process, there are many manual tasks and also, document creations, right? So we are trying to automate that process, creating the story out of just the requirement document and initial conversation with your clients, right? We just put these as an input, and the tool that we have built, it will create all the stories and epics in the format that is the industry standard, like along with the acceptance criteria. It also creates the solution diagram, architecture diagram. As you can see, there are 3-level architecture diagram. That means low-level architecture diagram is also created along with it. It also creates UX, right? So you are very good to begin with your project without even doing any kind of documentation on your own. So this is another use case which, if you guys are interested, we will talk about it very much if you want to. All right. So these are our ecosystem. So we use Databricks, we use Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud primarily, and also Snowflake. We are doing few projects around to that. Right. Thank you. And I have 2 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Hello, my name is Makaran. I'm from Cornerstone. My question is about the data privacy. When you are filtering all the emails and sorting that, what kind of actual data you are saving, processing, how you are managing your data securely?
So this is regarding the email automation are you talking about, or in general?
Yes, email automation.
Okay, so email automation, we were primarily working on the emails and emails along with voicemails. So that is an attachment that used to come. How we are securing it is using, we are building everything for, giving a POC, we can show it in our environment, in Xebia environment. But when we are building the solution from you, we are building it at your own cloud premises. So OpenAI, yes, we all know, and we have also seen in ChatGPT, they store some amount of data. But if you are using OpenAI service at your own cloud premises, then this, data privacy is nearly, it is taken care by the cloud solution itself. Also, we were doing data masking. So whatever the irrelevant data that we don't want for CRM system, we were doing that. So that's how we were actually protecting the data. I have 10 more seconds. Any more questions? For email automation, we deployed it in 2.5 months, right? From we showed it to the client, they were interested, but we did not count that time. Once we started the project, we deployed it 2.5 months into production, and it includes rigorous testing. Like we tested around 50,000 to 60,000 of legacy emails. Yep. Thank you.